It already takes a lot for a woman to have to put down her insecurities and allow the man that she's messing with to work with his baby mothers that he loved very much, that he used to get high with. I mean, if you're not sucking her, are y'all sucking the pipe together? Oh, my life, my life, be waiting for you. No, how you do. Well, hello there, love bugs. Hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and tip your favorite narrator via Cash App at $NAROB on YouTube. And if you are not already a part of this book club, please hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube. And for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, yes you, can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's continue reading Miss Natalie Cole's Angel on My Shoulder. The police found the smashed bottles of beer, but did not charge me with drunken driving. En route to Cedars-Sinai, the paramedics radioed ahead for my doctor, who checked me in under an assumed name. When you need an alias to go to the hospital, that too should be a clue. He marveled that all I required was a couple of stitches to close up the gash in my finger. From the minute I got to Cedars, I couldn't wait to leave. I kept telling them that I had to go. It wasn't like I had a hot date. All I wanted to do was to get to my girlfriend's house and get high. I imagined that God was sitting up in heaven with his hands over his face and saying, "Oh, brother, here we go again. Get her out of there. It's not time yet." The angel taking care of me was working double duties in those days, and I wasn't even grateful. Y'all, even though her mother wasn't the best mother, I believe her mother still got down on her knees and prayed to the Lord to protect her child. This video is going to show how Mama Maria saved the day in her own way, because some people express love differently. Maria expresses love differently. Despite these heavenly wake-up calls, I kept smoking, so God tried something else to get my attention. In July of 1982, I was headlining at Cedars in Atlantic City when in the middle of the show, I suddenly couldn't sing. I had lost my voice, something that had never happened to me before in more than a decade of performing. I was petrified. Corpus Tunnus. When I tell you, I be terrified. You hear me? Because I work at a computer and I'm right-handed. So, I mean, it be hard sometimes. And I be praying to the Corpus Tunnus angels. Angels, listen. You know this is how I make my money. All right? You know I need to be able to right-click and move that mouse around. You know this. You also know that I need to be editing these videos, okay? And if I can't do that, your girl may have to file SS, what is it, DI? Social Security, Disability, whatever it is, all right? And I don't want to do that because I don't like the amount of money that they give you, even though for real it might be more than what I'm making now, but it's just still the point. That is scary to think that the thing that pays your bills is not working anymore. That's scary. Pause. I wonder if she could have filed disability because her voice is what makes her money. And that's how you get to file Social Security disability. You can't make money anymore. Something is so messed up in you that you're unable to work and provide for yourself. That's why them crazy people's always getting their checks. I immediately flew home to have my doctors confirm the worst. I had nodules on my vocal cords that were causing me difficulty in singing. They would have to be surgically removed. There was some small possibility that I could lose my voice entirely as a result of the surgery. There was also a chance that with rest, the nodules might disappear on their own. So I rested. But there was more bad news. I got a phone call saying that Marvin was in the cardiac unit at St. Joseph's in Chicago, despite the fact that we now had been apart for 2 years, and the fact that I had ambushed him with the divorce papers. Despite the fact that we had moved on with our lives, we still loved each other. That would piss me off. I took the first plane from LA to Chicago. Marvin had been hospitalized with chest pains and arrhythmia. In the back of my mind and in the core of my being, I believed that somehow we would get back together. Could you believe that? Marvin's new girlfriend? Okay, I'm letting you work in the studio with the Natalie Cole, the daughter of, and y'all around there sucking each other's face, reminiscing. I'd be pissed. It already takes a lot for a woman to have to put down her insecurities and allow the man that she's messing with to work with his baby mother that he loved very much, that he used to get high with. I mean, if you're not sucking her, are y'all sucking the pipe together? That's very trying on a person's nerves to me. I don't know if I'd be strong enough. During the years of our separation and divorce, Marvin and I gradually became better friends. We worked together through 2 more albums, and he came frequently to Los Angeles to see Robbie. Marvin was getting a hold on his drug problem, but I wasn't. Whenever he urged me to get help, I only dug my heels in deeper and rejected his attempts to reach out. We continued to talk on the telephone despite the fact he remarried. Oh, that's girl, see? That's why we be mad, because bitch, I trust you. That's your baby mother. I'm trusting you. And y'all on there cooing to each other, talking about how y'all miss each other and love each other. Well, if I was that baby mother reading this book, I'd be so motherfucking pissed I'd want to chop that bitch in the throat. You hear me? Fucking bitch. With the nodules, I want to chop that bitch in the throat. Get your own funky man, bitch. Fuck, all y'all got in common is the baby and the crackers. I even thought he might divorce his second wife so we could remarry. But then she got pregnant. By this time, we both realized we'd made a mistake in leaving each other, and I held out hope that someday we could fix this mistake. Ooh, he had 3 baby mamas. The pastor got 3 baby mamas? Our little son paid quite a price for our mistakes, and I am so grateful that we had Drew as his nanny. If it hadn't been for her, the consequences could have been disastrous. One time the little boy fell in the pool, and if it wasn't for the company she had, I think it was like a couple or something just hanging around, but if it wasn't for the fact that the couple that was hanging around in her house wasn't aware that the little boy jumped in the pool, that little boy could have died. One day I sank to such a low that I took Robbie with me to pick up drugs. Parents do it all the time. All the time. The first truly public revelation of my personal struggles came in October of 1982 when my mother petitioned the Los Angeles Superior Court for conservatorship of my finances. Now, okay, like I said, the mammy was trash in some ways and exceptional in others. Because now I'm starting to believe that part of the reason why she traveled around with Nat King Cole wasn't just because she wanted to chase all the away. Okay, even though it ain't work, because he still found time to hunt on the hee-haw girl. But I'm starting to believe that part of the reason why she was maneuvering with him is because she wanted to protect him in regards to business. Don't forget, I think Nat King Cole is a Pisces, and we can be quite delusional about the world. We are flighty, fleeting, and somehow we can make things that look so bad be beautiful. Y'all know that my moon is Pisces. We fuck up a lot, making up romantic stories in our mind. Okay, so I would give her credit for taking care of the business part. Let me say this: my mother, like I always say, I didn't know the bitch, but when it came time to take care of business, oh, she was always there. She always popped up like herpes. Say, for instance, a time when I left private school, I had to make a decision as to where I was going to go in regards to public school. I wasn't smart enough to go to, I forget the name of that school on Georgia Avenue. It's not Benedict. It's not Burdick. It's some school where you had to be academically exceptional. And I know that wasn't me, right? Was it Benedict? It began with a B. I wasn't smart enough to go there. I wanted to go to Duke Ellington, but my mother didn't believe that I had a talent. I didn't even know what my talent was or was going to be. So I couldn't go there. I wanted to go to Wilson. I wasn't in that jurisdiction. Keep in mind, my mother, not knowing this then, wanted to keep me close because I had to be home to receive my little sister from school and make sure she ate and stuff like that. Mommy, I don't want to go to McFarland, because at the time, that was the school in my jurisdiction. She was like, oh, what school do you want to go to, baby girl? I said, they act like Shaw is a good public school for the 9th grade, so let's go. All I knew was in 1985, I was going to Shaw. No, it was Garnett-Patterson. That was my jurisdiction school. And that's funny because that's the same school my grandmother went to. But I told her, no, Mommy, I don't want to go to Garnett. What school do you want to go to? I want to go to Shaw. I hear really good things about Shaw. They have a new campus. Let's try that. Next minute I know, summer school 1985, I was going to Shaw. My mother put things in motion for me, okay? It's just things that happened in my life that my mother made sure was taken care of. Whenever I was in trouble, Mommy, I'm in trouble. I don't know how I'm going to pay for it. Thank you for coming to me, baby. No worries. I'll have it to you by tomorrow. My mother, she really did take care of business, all right? And I believe that this is what Maria Cole did. She really, really took care of business, even though by the time Natalie Cole got back in control of her finances, Maria Cole f***ed up all the money, but I'm sure she had good intent. When my mother petitioned the Los Angeles Superior Court for conservatorship of my finances, I did not object. It was one of the few times I did not put up a fight. She explained that I had been under severe mental strain since I had discovered that I might lose my voice because of the nodules. She was quoted in the Los Angeles Times. If you are a singer and you think you are losing your voice, that causes great mental stress. I think that she was just frightened, and now we know the reason. I don't think it is too bad. Of course, she knew by now that I had a drug problem, but she was trying to protect me. Dear mother, she could really go to bat for you if she was protecting you from others. I believe it. I really do. And some people don't know how to express love. They don't know how to put their hand on you and show you affection. Their way of showing you love is taking care of business. My way of showing you love is not allowing you to be weak. I'm not going to accept this bullshit. You're acting like a bitch. You ain't no sweet and gentle flower. She was afraid that the same kind of business management vultures who took advantage of my father would try to take advantage of me and my addicted condition. See, that's why I say she wasn't just on the road with him to shoo away the bitches. She was on the road to protect him from vultures. And she was right. After a half dozen years at the top of the charts, I had earned millions of dollars in recordings and concerts. The most that the court auditor could find was $300,000. My accountants at the time couldn't explain where the money went. It didn't all go to drugs. I don't know about that, Natalie. I don't know about that, baby. Behind the scenes, my mother, my sister, my brother, and pretty much anybody else who cared about me were begging me to go into drug rehab. All kinds of people were trying to talk to me, but no one could get through. I knew that I was totally screwing up. I cussed a few people out, including my sister Cookie. My family tried to perform an intervention, which was kind of pathetic. It was so uncomfortable and embarrassing for my family to have to deal with this. Even though I didn't want to go into rehab, I finally agreed to go, mainly to get everybody off my back. I had no intention of giving up drugs. How could I tell? Before I left, I put a little stash in my safe for when I returned.